Alright, hey everybody, this is Dream, and this is Fireflex,
Hey everybody.
and we're going to be reviewing Active Neurons 2 today on the Xbox One. The developer is Usinic, and the publisher is Sometimes You. You'll remember Usinic from the prior Active Neuron game, as well as Grasscutter, and Sometimes You has published all of their games. So this game is a puzzle game, just like the first Active Neurons, and it comes out on September 16th, and it is gonna be $5. Um, so TJ, what did you think? Or TG, sorry, TG, what did you think about the gameplay in this one?
I thought it was actually really fun. If you played the first Act of Neurons, it's a nice, relaxing puzzle game. It's got a really beautiful soundtrack to go along with it, as well as it's challenging, but it doesn't hit you with difficulty immediately. It kind of gradually leads you in, introduces you to new game mechanics, allows you to get familiar, and then if at any point you're stuck in the game, it has this really cool feature that most puzzle games don't have called solution. So you can literally hit a button, it'll show you exactly how to beat the game, how to beat the level, and you can keep going so you never have to feel stressed or stuck. I don't know, what do you think, Drew?
Oh, I agree. I think that's one of that feature is something I think a lot of people, especially if as they get into higher parts of the game, are gonna utilize to their advantage.
Yeah, especially like achievement hunters. Like we all know that, you know, we're no shy, ashamed people when it comes to achievements. That, that is a nice selling point for cheaper games. And like this is a game that you just have to spend a little time and you can get the full 1000 every achievement in the game because the game literally tells you how to do it.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a unique thing that Actin Neurons has did in the first game and in the second one. So if you get too lost, then you can see the solution in real time, and then to move on to the next puzzle. Uh, I did like that there's a tremendous variety from group of puzzles to group of puzzles too. It doesn't. I never feel like I'm playing the same thing like that I already did.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. And one thing that's really cool is it also gives you a very subtle story. Not gonna really give anything away because, yeah, how does a puzzle game give you a story, right? But just as you progress from chapter to chapter, basically, it just gives you a neat little fact, either in history or a neat little piece of artwork, something more than just here's the next puzzle, keep going. It kind of gives you a little bit of something to bite into and just enjoy. Something that they didn't have to do at all, but it's a nice touch that just really sells the game even more.
Fully agree. So what did you think about the music in the game?
I thought the music was really nice. It's nice and peaceful. I actually found myself many times just, as everybody's stuck from home with, current world situations, like I would just be working at my computer, having the game just in the background, listening to the soundtrack because it's such a nice soundtrack to just have going.
Yeah, it is a very relaxing soundtrack. I agree. Graphically, I think the game is actually an improvement on the first Active Neurons. It seems a little more vibrant than the first one was, so that's a nice improvement. There's about 6 months in between these two games coming out, so you can tell that Usinic has really upped their game. You know, the quality from that first one to this one. That's a good improvement.
Yeah, no, I agree. So if you had to give the game a rating, Dream, what would you give it and kind of why?
That's a good question. I think I probably give it a 7 out of 10. I remember I think I gave Acting Orange 1 a 7 out of 10 as well. And the reasoning is simply is that it's a nice simple game, and it's it's fun to play. There's nothing negative to really say about it, and I think that's a pretty fair place to be.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with you. I think 7 out of 10, maybe even a 7.5 out of 10 for this genre of game is really good. Like, it's got so much going for it. The only thing I really wish I had more in the game was maybe not always give you the solution right away. Maybe pop that as an option after you spend X amount of time playing the level or something. But aside from that, like it's a really great game, and at the price point, you can't really go wrong. It comes out, I think, September 15th. I don't remember if we called that out. If you pre-order it right now, you get $1 off. So if
True.
you liked Active Neuron 1, like definitely pick this one up. And if you want to pick this one up and want to know what it's like, go pick up the first game. It's out now.
No doubt. Oh, let's talk about the achievements. So the achievements are very straightforward. You just have to complete each of the different game sets that come in the game, and so and you're gonna get all the achievements by just completing each set of puzzles.
Yeah,
So that's
it's
a
not.
very easy achievement list.
Yeah, it's nice. You can't miss anything. You know, there's a lot of games out there that have the secret achievements, or you have to really do a lot of things go out of your way. They just want you to simply enjoy the game and get rewarded for it.
That's true. It's not going to be the fastest achievement game ever. It's going to take you a couple hours probably to complete all the puzzle blocks, but you will enjoy it, and so that's not going to be a problem. And like you said earlier, even if it gets a little difficult, all you have to do is use the solutions to quickly figure out how to complete each puzzle. So,
Yeah, well, I don't know about you, but I don't have too much more to say. I know you gave it a 7 out of 10. I gave it a 7 out of 10. If you're looking for a good puzzle game to pick up, check the game out when it comes out on the 15th. Look at our review a little bit, gauge kind of if you think you'll like it, and if you don't really want to wait till the 15th, pick up the first game.
yep, I think that about wraps it up. Well, thanks, Fireflux. We'll see you everybody next time.
Yeah, thanks, Dream. Have a good day, guys.